2,
Countdown and then stop.
and 3, 2, 1. There you go.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Pixar Expert.
Yoda 93
Jake
and
Steak.
Steak. You know, guys,
It's a
we've
storm.
Yep, and we got the Disney fanatic over here in spirit. So, guys, we are here to watch the brand new trailer for The Penguin. It is a teaser, much like the Beetlejuice trailer. But it looks like I think we're going to get a trailer. Hopefully, at least we've been waiting. They robbed us of not getting the Batman 2 in 2025.
Oh my god, it was annoying. So as you guys know, The Batman is one of our favorite DC films ever.
Yep.
All right, Robert Pattinson killed it as Bruce Wayne and the Batman.
And the sequel got delayed a whole year.
Which we were pissed off about. I mean, but I understand. I mean, initially I was pissed off about it, but I can kind of understand why. Because, and I might have a bold take on this.
Yeah.
But I understand why, because Matt Reeves has stated that he doesn't want to rush this, like, you know, how they rushed.
Oh, yeah.
You know how they rushed the Justice League and Man of Steel and stuff?
Yeah.
We all know that they rushed the hell out of it with Batman vs. Superman. That's why Matt Reeves is taking his time with this universe. He wants to build it up a little bit. So it's not too much of a bum. I mean, it is a bum that the Batman Part 2 got delayed. But again, I can understand why Matt Reeves is going to take his time because he doesn't want it to fail. Kind of like with the DC Extended Universe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that he just really wants this to succeed. And so I think before we start the trailer, we'll do the countdown like we always do when we do a trailer. And let's just give, so we all know, we all love the Batman, like we said. But I know all of us kind of had an amazing take. Like, even though he was more of a side character in the Batman, we've all been so excited to see Colin Farrell's Penguin show because we got little sliver of him in the movie, and I just can't get over. Take it easy, sweetheart.
No, I have no idea I wanted Colin Farrell as the Penguin this much, and the fact that we got a series about him just makes us so excited. Because Colin Farrell, he killed it as the Penguin.
So, for me, my biggest, I think we should go around the room and just talk about, because obviously the Penguin is going to be it is going to still exist in the Matt Reeves universe. I think this show will be vastly different than the Batman as a movie, because we're used to the Batman being the focus character. So with Penguin being the focus character, I think we should all go around the room and give their take on what they want from this show before we watch this trailer. I'll go first. So I love the Penguin. I loved Gotham. I love this iteration of Penguin more than anything, and we just saw his beginnings. Now, the vibe from what we saw from the on-set footage, while they're filming this, was that we're going to get rated R, full-out Sopranos meets Scarface. So just give me Colin Farrell spraying people with a machine gun like it's freaking a cheese grater, and just give me him at dinner getting mad at people, talking in an Italian accent, like, do you know who I am? I am Oswald Cobblepot. You dare come to me? Give me that Godfather shit. I don't want to see give me. One of the things I wanted, which is something I've wanted so much, was I feel like Penguin has the opportunity to be what if we would have got a Star Wars 1313 video game we're supposed to get. This is for DC. This is how I think a 1313 story should be told, but in Gotham. I've said since the Batman came out that Matt Reeves' movie of the Batman has by far my most favorite Gotham, because when you look at
the world building,
because when you look at all the other movies with Gotham and Metropolis, they always make Gotham look like a nice place to live. I love that Matt Reeves is like, Gotham is a fucking shithole. You want it to look like a cesspool of just absolute garbage and
crime and murder
and so this just like one of my favorite shows of all time is Daredevil on Netflix and now Disney Plus, and I just want to get the feelings I got with Kingpin in Daredevil, but instead of Daredevil being the main character, just give me Kingpin but Penguin. If Kevin Feige were to come up to me and green light Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin show, give me that, but with DC. And I've enjoyed a lot of the shows that have been happening on Netflix lately. We're all patiently waiting for Cobra Kai. We've gotten a couple cool movies. Disney Plus is cranking out amazingness like X-Men and 97.
I will talk about in another video.
But I have been waiting patiently for another show about Max. I only have got excited about a Max show since Titans. So we finally got another DC show. So without further ado, do you have anything you want to add to what I said, or are we just ready to watch it? All right.
Well,
you go, Trevor. You add your piece.
Well, I can definitely say a lot of people at my job, they say, "Oh, Christian Bale's the best Batman." Robert Pattinson, he's just like this dude that like this old goth dude. But no, like it's a different and younger Batman. I mean, it's his second year of being the Caped Crusader.
Trevor, do I need to put my suit on, and do I need to go to your work and stand out in the rain, and you just get the boom mic on me, and I just hear, who the hell are you supposed to be? I'm Venom.
What the hell are you supposed to be? I'm vengeance.
No offense, Tommy. No offense.
Just tell me, like, for all Pixar experts friends right now, I do wear a Batman suit, and I am trained in more martial arts than your mama will ever teach you in your life. So just know that I am going to rain down on you like hell fury if you do not do what we're supposed to do.
Chris, Tommy, don't get it twisted.
Like, let's go. We're watching it. It's time. We've waited long.
What this video is really about. Let's do it.
All right, here we go.
We waited long enough.
Three, 2, 1, go.
It's penguin time. Oh, just the lighter. Oh shit.
Oh, trailer for the trailer.
Oh, why do I always do that?
Oh, the cock tease.
When I was a kid, there was a gangster, real old school type, Rex Calabrese. He was a big deal.
Next chapter of the Batman saga.
You saw him in the street, go out there.
I love his car. Matt Reeves, baby.
Oh, Matt.
Oh,
shit.
Still holding a cigar. In my neighborhood, they call parade in his freaking parade.
Freaking parade.
Oh yeah, shut the trailer.
Oh, it's the same shot from Batman in the Batman. He's watching from the same area.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit.
Show up.
Oh! That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Wait, was that Ron Perlman he was talking to? Oh, he's got the Uzi!
Oh, shit.
Academy Award nominee.
Can you imagine to be remembered like that?
Oh, let's go! Okay. So now we're just gonna get. This is a little tease. I'm sure we'll get more trailers, but I gotta say, I mean, first of all, I know there's people like that's all you're excited about. That's it. Look, take it easy, sweetheart.
Whoa. Take it easy, sweetheart. You looking for me? See you met the twins. Boy, I hear everything they say, ain't you? I guess we both are. How you doing? I'm Oz.
This is just the beginning. This is literally just the beginning, and it gave me everything I wanted.
I'm guessing that the next like big trailer will be at Comic-Con this summer.
At Comic-Con, just give me the Red Band trailer so I can see the blood and the violence. I want Colin Farrell swearing up a storm. Like, if you guys don't know, before I saw, these guys have told this people many times, before Colin Farrell was as iconic as Penguin, the other role I loved him in, which I recently showed my fiance this movie a couple years ago, I loved Colin Farrell in The Gentleman because he was just this tough, like, wanker that did not give two shits and try to train these boys, like, step out my yard, or beat your ass. What you doing? What'd you do that for? You trying to mess me up with my solid teeth? Remember we watched that, honey? We watched The Gentleman? Like it's so good. But when I saw the Batman, even though he was in Sparrowing in that movie, my heart was literally beating out my chest when he was being chased by Batman in the Batmobile.
Oh yes.
And just the first scene when Batman walks into the Iceberg Lodge and you see Batman just Robert Pattinson goes full Arkham, breaking dudes' arms and breaking their bats and their hands.
Choreography of Robert Pattinson was awesome.
And then I just see him and I see him at the top of the stairs asking like, "Where's the Penguin?" He's like, "Take it easy now, sweetheart. I'm right here."
How you doing? I'm Ozzy.
How you doing? I'm Ozzy. Like, oh my god. And first I'll say this, okay? One of Hollywood's greatest injustice. Shame on you. Dishonor on your cow. Dishonor on your whole family. When I watched the 2013 Oscars, you went the entire year and you made your list, you voted your balance, and you did not even give hair and makeup to the greatest comic book movie of 2022 / my favorite movie. I did not even fucking recognize Colin Farrell when I saw the Penguin. So when I saw in the teaser, then I said when it says Emmy nominated actor for Penguin, all of you motherfuckers that are gonna watch this show, if I find a single one of you that do not vote for this man to get an Emmy, I am knocking on that door with Trevor's Negan bat, and it is going to be over.
Oh shit! Like, literally,
like you have no idea.
If I see one thing, give me a second.
Go ahead.
And just so I'm making a point right here, and
Go
I'm
ahead.
trying to
You're good, man.
breathe on the moment. Let me just be the first to say, if any of you guys at the Emmys this year or the 2025 Emmys say, oh, the Penguin should not get an Emmy, it doesn't apply to the general audience, I am going to march up there, guns a-blazing. No, you know what?
Oh no.
I'm going to march up there.
Oh no.
He's got the claws.
I'm going to march up there, claws a-blazing.
Yep.
And I will rip you.
Yeah. He's got the claws. Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. He's literally not wrong. Like he has those claws. I've warned you guys like 1,000 times. Like you guys need to give this man the credit he deserves. If I see one person when we get more trailers for this show, I hear one little person in the ballpark that says, "Oh, look at Penguins working with females. This shows me woke." If I hear one sniff of the word woke, I will put my Batman suit on and I will beat you to a mother trucking bloody pulp on nobody's
If when
day.
the show comes out and we're doing a lot of Ross praise for it, and one person comes to our chat and says it's woke, oh, it's over.
And just know, you may have saw Trevor with the claws, but come July, he may have the claws, but soon I'll have the claws and the suit.
Oh.
And even though this is a DC video, I'm coming for your ass, bub. Like I'm telling you, this trailer, this is a teaser, just like the Beetlejuice one, but this gives a little more. We got a little bit of some machine gun action. We got a little bit of him with some knives. I just want dark and gritty. Like what I love about Kingpin is not Kingpin. What I love about Penguin is when we saw him in the Batman, he was just beginning, and as you're bringing him into his own show, unlike someone like Daredevil, even like Batman, Penguin is not a trained, dedicated, disciplined martial artist. He needs to fight dirty. So I want people beating the living piss out of him with Daredevil level choreography. Like I want like the Punisher scene from Daredevil season 2, but with Kingpin, or not Kingpin, Penguin, where you just have him, the blood's dripping and oozing from his face, and his knuckles collide with him, and you're getting the blood coming off his knuckles. He's stabbing people in the street because he has to remain his title. The reason they want Robert Pattinson to cameo in this in this show, guys, and towards the end, which is why it's confirmed that he will cameo, whether it be as Bruce Wayne or Batman, it's to make sure that Oz has not burned Gotham to the bloody fucking ground. Because that's what. Because I was gonna make a music video for this trailer. The song by Red, "Let It Burn," comes to mind right now instantly. Because it is literally like. So I just think that it is a teaser. It gave me what I wanted, and it delivered what it promised, and that's all we can ask from a teaser. Like, look, I love the Beetlejuice trailer, but Beetlejuice is like, hey, look, here's Jenna Ortega, here, look, Beetlejuice is back. Michael Keaton, you like seeing him back as Batman and Flash? Well, now I'm back as Beetlejuice, and I love that they added in the end of the trailer. Mark my words, guys. What was the line at the end? It was Beetlejuice. It was juice something, right? What was it?
The juice is loose.
The juice is loose. The juice is loose will be the new Morphin time. I can already see it happening. Yeah. Or at least it's coming from a better movie, though.
Oh shit.
So, but like, well, I really enjoyed that teaser, even though that movie is completely done. Here, they're like, look, we prepared this teaser for an entire crowd at Warner Brothers to wow the shit out of our audience and our higher ups. Because, you know, the public right now, DC is on fire. We're waiting for Superman Legacy to come out. Marvel, we have to wait a couple months till X-Men, till Wolverine and Deadpool come out. We got 97 to keep us company, but we're waiting. So while Marvel is on fire and trying to pick up their bricks, DC needs to come in with the landslide and start just wrecking shit. And how you do that is you deliver a promise of something, little things, little small victories that just lead into what we want to see. And what I want to see right now is, look, I want to see what James Gunn is cooking up in his universe more than anything. But right now, we need to focus on what Matt Reeves is cooking in this universe. Because James Gunn gave us a great movie in the Suicide Squad. James Gunn gave us, of course, Peacemaker, and it is getting a season 2, and they're filming at the same time as Superman Legacy, which is great. But this is different because Matt Reeves is not trying to. You're not seeing this. This penguin ain't gonna just get lifted up from the sky from Superman. This is a penguin that will only go up against Batman, and only if Batman brings in the Bat family. So, so this is a real gritty, realistic. So what I want from this is like, even though this is the Penguin show, I want to see Penguin get roughed up in his town, and I want to see him just. The show just has to show that like what Gotham did really well was Gotham was harsh and real. And even though we knew that we're building up for a show that was eventually going to be a teenager training his entire life to become a man and kick the shit out of clowns and all these other people, we just had all these villains who they're becoming. And I like how with the Batman, we see the beginning of who they are, but we skip past the part of like, oh, look who I am. No, they're like, look, this guy, Paul Dano, he's the Riddler. He knows he's going to become the Riddler. Look, we got our Joker. He's been the Joker. Look, I'm Oz. I'm not quite Penguin, but they're going to slap my name on this poster, on this show, however episodes it is on Max, and I'm the Penguin now. So you're just going to accept that. I'm going to be waddling. I'm going to be beating the shit out of you with my umbrella. It's going to be happening. So we just have to accept this. And while we're patiently waiting for the Batman 2, the story continues in the Penguin. So, first thing I need you guys to do, guys, I think we all agree we love this. Oh, go ahead. Trevor, before we close out, you go ahead. What were you going to say?
What are the chances that we'll actually get a Robin in Batman Part 2?
Oh, we were talking about this topic? I will say, I think if we get a Robin, because of the tone of things, it would be really weird to have like a kid Robin like they're going with like the with the James Gunn DC universe. So I would personally be open to maybe not Jason Todd, maybe Dick Grayson is not quite Nightwing, but he's old enough where like he's running around as Robin and just kind of like the Batman animated series where they're partners. It's not like, oh, I'm a little kid in my tights and just like
Batman, we're partners.
Yeah, like give it a much more dark. I mean, if they're gonna go like the 12-year-old Robin being trained by Batman, just give it to like. That's because I did hear a rumor that we are going to get cameos that set up Batman 2 in Penguin, even though the trailer didn't show it. I do think that one character that's definitely going to appear, and I don't know who they're going to cast, but I hope they get someone good. We will get the next iteration of Two-Face in Penguin, I heard. And apparently, while it's not confirmed, I heard that two of the villains that are supposed to be, and I've been meaning to do a video about this, but guys, I've been sick, so when I get back on my horse, when I get back on the horse in the next couple of days, I'm going to make a lot of content about both the Penguin show and about how this connects with the Batman 2. I think the Batman 2 will set us up for potentially Scarecrow. I think because Matt Reeves has said that he wants to do a whole Arkham world of all these different villain stories before he brings them up against Batman.
I think though with Batman Part 2, it should be Mr. Freeze. I think
we'll get Mr. Freeze, but I think what they're gonna actually, you know what I heard? You want to know why they took such a long time to write the script? This is just a rumor, but because I heard about the Penguin trailer for everything, I'll drop a scoop for you guys. So I've heard from a lot of sources that the reason they took so long, not just the writer's strike, but there was debate in the writer's room because Matt Reeves has a really bold idea because Matt Reeves really wants to go hard with this gritty, dark tone that the Batman did. And, Batman was such an amazing phenomenon, and Riddler crushed it. But what's the thing we always got to do when we make a sequel? We got to up the motherfucking ante and make it crazy.
Exactly.
And even though there was letters and setup for so much Court of Owls, which I think could happen in maybe the third movie, or if they set up a new trilogy, I think for the second movie, I think Matt Reeves wants to rip the Band-Aid off and just do the Hush story and just release Hush. Have a killer go around where he is literally wearing the face of someone else, maybe even Bruce Wayne, and it's going to be Thomas Elliott, and he's going to be causing problems. And so I heard the reason that they're taking so long and why the Batman needs extra time to breathe and why we should be happy about this delay is because they want to give the perfect script to the idea that they want to tell Thomas Elliott's story with the justice that it deserves. Because for those of you guys who are comic book fans, maybe you're like, who's Hush? Why should we be excited about a character that's like a copycat
Hush
or a shapeshifter?
It's like a personal connection to Batman and Bruce Wayne because basically who Hush is someone who's trying to ruin Bruce Wayne's life and Batman's life, like hurting the people close to him or killing the people close to him.
Yep. And I have an actual figure of Hush that I'll show you guys later tonight when I do my unboxing of my secret Frostbite new figure I got. But what I want to tell you guys from this is, so I think Hush is being set up. I also think because it's been talked about by Michael Flanagan, who wanted to make his own movie. I don't know how they're going to do it in this grounded world. They're going to have to come up with some, I don't know if he's going to be silly putty or what they're going to do, but I do think they're going to build up Clayface in Penguin. I do think we're going to get to the end of Penguin, and maybe someone's going to get thrown into some silly putty. Like, Matt Reeves will find a way to do it. If anybody can do it, they're going to find a way to make sense of Clayface is going to be an antagonist in the Batman 2. Oh, I remember that picture. I just feel like they're going to find a way to do it. I think you could still leave room for someone like Mr. Freeze, but I think while they lay the groundwork for Mr. Freeze, they're going to give you Clayface and Hush. So I think that's kind of the plan. That's why the script is taking time to marinate. Think of the Batman 2 like the Batman was an amazing put together pizza. And just like you're going with the Italian vibe of when you think like the Penguin show is like The Sopranos, right? So like so you had this amazing pizza, all the pieces put together, you build this amazing world. Well, the audience got so hungry, they ate the whole pizza. That's it. So now they're kind of like, we're craving some spaghetti. So it needs to be like the best damn spaghetti that's ever been made. So they got
spaghetti, man.
So they got to put the spaghetti, let it boil, let the water boil a little bit, and it needs to marinate like a good steak on the grill. I don't know if you guys remember. Do you remember the movie, the gangster movie, with Johnny Depp? What's the name of that movie? Black something, right? Was it Black Mass?
Black Mass.
Yeah. So in Black Mass, you remember the scene where he talked about how part of being such a good gangster is how to make a good steak? I just like you just need to let the Batman 2 is going to be, even though we're talking DC, we'll use a Marvel analogy to say this. The Batman 2 is going to be such a fucking juggernaut that they need the time to let it breathe, to marinate. Like
Exactly.
I was pissed off when Cobra Kai season 6 wasn't coming out in 2023 and it's moved to 2024. But the thing you have to understand with the writer's strike and everything that happened, when writer's strike slow processes down, we want these scripts to be the best damn scripts that we're living, because we're getting people in Hollywood that are just taking little literal pieces of shit on paper and handing them in to the office and going, "This is a movie." Looking at you, Blood and Honey. Looking at you.
Ass. And the fact that they have a second one this year.
Right? Like, literally looking at you. Like,
I have something to tell you. In regards to Blood and Honey, that'll piss you off.
And honestly, like, looking at you, I don't want to point the finger because I know only a few of us have seen the movie. But I also felt like for a studio as legendary as DreamWorks, Kung Fu Panda 4 is an absolute mockery of what that movie should have been.
Yeah.
Like, DreamWorks was on an impeccable streak. Like,
Well,
the How to Train Your Dragon movies were great.
Most of it.
Yeah, for the most part.
Keep in mind, Joe, DreamWorks kind of does have a pattern.
Right.
One movie's good. The next movie's ass. Next movie's good. Next movie's ass.
Right. I get it. It definitely is one of those things. But then you had, like, the biggest thing with DreamWorks was you had the moment where, like, you know, everyone was freaking out because Puss in Boots' Last Wish was an absolute phenomenon. Like, no one thought you could get better than How to Train Your Dragon 3. And then they started talking about that they're going to do a live-action How to Train Your Dragon. And people started to get weird, like, has DreamWorks lost their touch? What's going on? And so, you know, a lot of people here, they're doing Kung Fu Panda 4. I liked the first 3 Kung Fu Panda movies. But I could feel that Kung Fu Panda 3 did kind of lose the momentum and the magic a little bit.
Yeah.
So I was getting a little
Still,
skeptical.
You know what's weird, though? For some reason, with DreamWorks animated films, I like their second. They have a thing where, like, their second film always does better than their first. Keep in mind, because I like Kung Fu Panda 2 more. I like How to Train Your Dragon 2 is my favorite.
Yeah. See, I like Kung Fu Panda 2, but I rewatched all 3 of them before getting ready to watch 4, and I just like the charm of the original movie. I think, story-wise, I think the second movie has a lot more emotion and carries what you want, but I just think when you think of the legacy of these franchises and you have these big, iconic villains, while I did enjoy Lord Shen, nobody just caught close to carrying the presence that Tai Lung brought from Ian McShane, and they just didn't bring anything with it. So I just, like, for me, while I enjoyed all the movies up till 4, and I did enjoy 4 to an extent, but I have some issues I'm not going to speak about right now because I want Jake to still see the movie. But
You still haven't seen Kung Fu Panda 4?
Yeah, he hasn't watched it yet.
Even though I kind of know most of the things.
He knows some of the stuff with Aquafina because he heard me go off about how pissed I am about Aquafina. But
I don't have problems with her as an actor, but
I like the actress. I just don't like the idea that they keep trying to push her to the forefront. Like, one of the movies that I always love, that I've seen 5 times in cinema, that I'll always go back to, is Shang-Chi used Aquafina the best, more than any other movie I've seen her use, because she got to fight in the movie with a bow and arrow. She was not pushed to the forefront, but she was Shang-Chi's friend. She was her annoying little fun personality,
exactly.
but her screen time is marinated so well, and they don't push her to the forefront and go, hey, you want to hang out with Jack Black for 2 hours of a movie? Like, he's like, no, that's not what we're getting. And so I just feel like with this, we need to live that mantle. We need to feel that whole thing does. So I just want to see these studios make an effort. As time is moving on, because, like, I know everyone, do you finish the second episode of 97 yet?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I was waiting for her.
So I'll keep it vague, but just speaking of the first episode. But something I just think is mind-blowing to me is Disney Plus has made some pretty good products, but I'm going to say something bold right now that I can say. As someone who has seen X-Men episode 1 and episode 2, and rewatched the 90s show and watched every X-Men cartoon come to mind, even though Disney Plus has had some pretty decent live-action shows, I will say that Disney Plus is, and I know you love the Percy Jackson series, you thought it was really well done. I have not finished it yet, so I can't speak to this trademark. But from all the shows I have watched, I think X-Men 97 with these first 2 episodes is Disney Plus's greatest achievement because there was so many people hating on this show because of the character designs, and they're like, this show is an impossible task because the 90s series was so long ago. And it took Kevin Feige to literally, I don't know if you guys read this, but Kevin Feige literally went to them and he said, if we're going to do this sequel series, I'm going to make 2 demands of you guys. Every single actor that is alive will reprise their voice roles for this show. And then number 2, I don't care how much it costs, you will give me that fucking theme music and I will have it and there will be no buts about it.
Exactly.
Which is why
he did take it from Multiverse of Madness as well.
Which is why I'm saying Bryan Singer, because I know you fucked me up in Days of Future Past. If we get to Wolverine and the X-Men, if there was a scene of multiple X-Men and Wolverine and the X-Men, and I do not hear that song when there's a battle scene with the X-Men, I am coming for your ass, folks. I am literally coming for your ass. I've been waiting my entire fucking life to hear that shit on the big screen. And look,
it wasn't Bryan Singer I was mad at over the X-Men film. It was Simon King.
Right. The best time to play that music was in the opening of Days of Future Past. And you didn't do it. So now, this is your second and last chance.
If they don't play the fucking X-Men theme song in Deadpool and Wolverine, I will ruin it.
Because what I'll tell you is, I've been enjoying the Bad Batch like very much so far.
Yeah.
But what I will tell you guys, and you know this because you were in my watch party a little bit, I wish you guys could have gone back and watched my watch party. Because when the fucking music kicked in, people were in my stream talking to me, and when I was watching X-Men 97, I felt like Thanos. I felt like I had murdered half the people on the planet.
Well, just wait till we see Ventress this week.
Oh, I know. Because I literally was watching this when the music kicked in. I literally was like, the entire time, I couldn't stop smiling. I was like, this does put a smile on my face. Like, I am literally...
You know what's sad?
X-Men 97 made me inevitable. I am now inevitable. Like, it is...
You know what's sad, Joe?
Yeah.
Thanos said one of the most iconic lines in a TV spot for Avengers Infinity
That
War,
never made it
and
into
he
the
never
movie.
said it in the movie.
Why did that not make it into the movie? That's such an iconic line. It should have made it. Yeah, I can't wait till you guys watch episode 2 because I know Jake has seen it, and I will say just why I think that X-Men 97 is the greatest triumph of Disney Plus is. Now, there are some naysayers that will be like, oh, they pushed the females to the forefront. It's gonna be woke.
Yeah,
but what I will tell you, that is complete bullcrap because the females in this show, when you think of Rogue, when you think of Jean, when you think of fucking Storm, what I will say, as someone who's seen episode 1 and episode 2, fuck you, She-Hulk, fuck you, Eternals, fuck you, fucking show I won't mention, A Secret Invasion with your BS guy. These are real women. I don't care what you're...
And I have a theory.
And they're well written too.
Yep.
I have a theory of how
don't even get me started on Secret Invasion.
X-Men could tie to the MCU.
All right, let's see what Jake had for his theory since we're going into this.
But I don't know because he did say something about this not being connected to the MCU.
Well, so I think they're not talking about it being connected in the general transition because it's animated.
I think you've heard this theory though, Joe.
Yeah, I think you told me, but I don't mind hearing it again.
So imagine if
the baby's getting paid.
at the end of
no worries, we're gonna wrap this up in a couple minutes.
At the end of the series, they send the X-Men to the another universe where the other version, where the version of Professor X is from Multiverse of Madness, and in Doctor Strange 3, Doctor Strange accidentally sets the X-Men free. Right there. That's how you set it up.
I mean, I know you normally focus on Stranger Things and some of the other content like with Sonic, but you should really make that into a video. Like, that idea is such a awe-spreading... Just like when I was talking to Retrolad yesterday, and like I told Jake, are you caught up on Bad Batch, Trevor?
Not yet. I still need to.
So, you know that this is the final season of Bad Batch, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know if you know this, but the series finale of the Bad Batch comes out on
501.
on May 1st, which transitions to 501. If you do May 1st backwards, it spells out the 501st. So I think Fikey's playing 3D chess and is going to give us a clone rebellion revolution where the clone troopers are going to war with the fucking
That'd be
501st.
awesome.
And I will tell you this much. When that red lightsaber kicks in, Vader's coming to kill some people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've said this, and before we wrap things, all I'm going to say, guys, is we're going to end this video by saying, everybody get ready to cry, because it sounds like a lot of people about to die.
All right.
Have a great day, guys.
Yeah.
So let's start off. So, Yoda93,
Pixar
our
expert.
Jake the Snake, all signing off. And to finish this off, we'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.
For watching.
The thing's so tall. All right, it's all good. Thank you, guys.